What's up, guys? It's KDtheMoonchild. I'm back off the moon now, and I'm here with Authentic Empire at the AE House. And we're about to tap into this interview. Let's get into it.
I'm dropping knowledge for days now. They tryna see what it weigh now. Big stepper, don't worry about them littles. Whenever you know that my niggas don't play around. Go with your move, get set up. You drip or you drown, you get wet up. No matter the problem, by end of tomorrow, I promise I got it together. I've been through some pain with my brother. Lay down and die by my mother. Straight out the trenches, I hope they can feel it. I give them 1,000,000 whenever. I want my hoes to do better. Shout out to Auntie Cazada. Stiff on these bitches, be walking and talking. You know this is 200 better.
What's up, guys? It's KDtheMoonchild. I'm back off the moon now. And, my genre of music, I would like to say, is more melodic music. Some would say rap. I do a little bit of R&B. But a lot of melodies. I keep it real melodic. I was born in Jackson, Mississippi. I've been in Atlanta off and on for the last 10 years. I have family here, but I was born in Jackson, Mississippi. Yeah, so that's me, Moonchild.
Is there anyone in the industry that you have a style that you kind of can see similarities to?
As far as inspiration in the music industry, I would say my inspiration usually comes from more so of the personality of the person, or like it has to be something else that draws me to the person. So it may be even in that song, the energy of a specific song they give me, and if I like that vibration, then I'm like, okay, I can relate to him or her. So it changes. Like right now, I like Mulatto. I like, and I'm inspired by her, just her energy, and she's very young. She's a female, so that gives me major inspiration. I like, of course, her, SZA. It's a lot of us. It's a lot. Too many to name, but yeah, of course, Erykah Badu. We got all the greats, But for the most part, it's a lot of young women in the industry that I think I like. That gives me inspiration.
So as far as like success goes in the industry, what is something that you see yourself achieving that you're like, okay, now I've succeeded, and what would be the biggest key thing, singular thing that you want to achieve in the entirety of your career?
I'd say the biggest thing of my career I'd like to achieve would honestly be getting to the point where I know people all the time say, well, when you see an artist or their journey and you hear a little bit more about it, people say, okay, they make me want to do this or they make me want to do this, and it's usually where we inspire people to want to be us or be exactly like us. But my mission is more so I want to inspire you to feel like everything dealing with you can do. Like as far as that's healing, mentally, physically, emotionally, like that's more so what I'm driving, like self-healing, you know what I'm saying? So that's the journey for me, self.
Let's talk about your creative side, right? So you have things outside of music that you're actively doing and you're passionate about. So let's talk about like what got you into creating YouTube and that creative side just outside of specifically music.
Well, I actually got into creating more content outside of music as far as YouTube, because before now I did a little bit of acting. I've always done a little bit of modeling. I played in the last season of Tyler Perry Have and Have Nots and Tales on BET with Irv Gotti. So I've kind of always been in and out of different things and modeling just in the culture. But I think aside of this, as I touched on earlier, my main things day in and day out is healing. Like my day-to-day routine is waking up, making sure I nourish my body, and that could be anything. I could be taking a bath that may be self-nourishing, or you know what I mean? So I just give myself that time mentally, physically, and even it spills over into like the relationships and things I do into music. So if I'm not 100% in that, like music comes after that. If I'm not whole and healthy in body and mind, then I'm usually not tapped into my music.
So let's talk about your, I don't know how to describe it, but everything you're doing right now, right? Like the spiritual side. Like what is the passion behind it? Where did you find that you have a connection with the moon? Can you touch into all that?
Yeah. As far as the tarot and the crystals and the sage and everything for healing, all of this came from me having to heal myself and my family. My last year, my mom, she came close to losing her life as far as health issues and things, and I had to leave Atlanta for about a year. And I literally had to go and heal her and provide like different herbs and things like that. She had shingles, she had 2 strokes, and a heart attack in 1 month. Um, so after I tapped in more into getting her back to a healthy state, that basically raised the vibration of this. It's almost like it shifted me into a different consciousness to be like, this is who you are. This is, so now it's just me every day. But I've always been doing this on my own to heal myself emotionally. I've never been a person that had an outlet to pour feelings or emotion or what I was going through traumatically as a child. So I always found ways to try to get through it and cope, whether that be me figuring out, well, how do you heal? How can I heal the pain? What is the pain I'm experiencing? Like, where is it coming from? And things like that. So again, back to self. As I mentioned in the previous statements, everything is derived from self.
Mm. Let's talk about projects that you're working on. What can the people get excited about? What's something to look forward to that you haven't released that you have dropping soon?
I have a single coming out soon featuring Jeezy Escobar, and Shania produced it, so shout out to Shania. In my project, the Moonchild EP, we projected it to be January the 11th of 2021, but who knows, so we waiting on that. And I think I've done 8 songs. Well, 8 songs is going to be on the project. There are 8 phases in the moon, so we can tap into a little bit about that, where I get my name from, the Moonchild. The different phases of the moon basically bring out different energies in your body. You go from the crescent, the waxing, or whatever it may be, and you'll notice in your energy, some months you may feel this way, and then you'll realize, well, in these months I felt that way. Well, if you're not tapped into astrology, you wouldn't know the things that the moon is going through that's causing these changes in your body and, energetically causing you to grow. So that at that particular, through each phase of the particular moon, like whatever phase I was in, I made one song in that phase, and it's a different vibe on each song. So you'll get to see what I was going through or what I was talking about or what I experienced just by listening to that song. You can find me on Instagram at I am KDtheMoonchild, and my content will be releasing. I have Moonchild Mysteries YouTube channel that's starting October the 1st. That'll have ASMR videos. It'll have Reiki videos. It'll have mukbangs. It'll have me day to day with different people. It'll have a bunch of content. So it'll have tarot readings. So if you need to know why you feel away or who's doing what, I could do that for you. But yeah, there'll be a lot of content. Moonchild Mysteries on Instagram, and I am KDtheMoonchild. That on Instagram as well. So yeah, tap in. If I could explain KDtheMoonchild in one word, I would call myself the Phoenix. The Phoenix. And when I say the Phoenix, the Phoenix Sun, if you're familiar with basketball, they call it the Phoenix Suns, and that's because in astrology, in tarot, the Phoenix card represents Scorpio as well. I'm a Scorpio. I was born in November. Usually what that represents is an entity or an energy that can basically achieve any vibrational trauma, and basically in a 3D plane, you could literally set yourself on fire and rebuild whatever you set yourself on fire. So that's basically what that idolizes. So I would like to say the Phoenix. My goal with Authentic Empire initially was before I joined, because before I joined Authentic, I watched for about 6 months, and I watched how they interact with artists. I watched how the different things they brought to the table, different things, different offers and stuff like that, opportunities they had for the artists, and the vibration of the company and how they moved as a team is what I watched, because I wanted to know what I was going to be a part of. So when I made the decision and I came and I visited Tyreek and we made this decision to move forward, I set a goal for myself that I want the people from Authentic, or at least the energy I'm around, to bring out of me at least one thing per month that I wasn't already doing. And I basically did that. I've completed a 12 look photo run where I have did a Erykah Badu replica, a river shoot, a Native American shoot. We've done Black Panther. I've done a witch shoot. I've done all of that in 2 months. We've got YouTube content. I've started the YouTube channel. So a lot of different things that I've were basically just stagnant on, I was able to go ahead and get started, and that's what I was hoping that the people around brought out of me. So I would like for everybody to basically just look out for more content. I address the Moonchild Mysteries YouTube channel that's going to come out, so you can follow me on YouTube at Moonchild Mysteries and on Instagram at I am KDtheMoonchild and Moonchild Mysteries to find out videos, pictures, songs that's coming out, studio previews, merchandise, all of that. So just tap in and
drop me the prices. I know he don't need him no license. He wash out your shit like it's license. Made sacrifices to quit my dog with some devices to knock off all of our vices.
Fuck on this bitch, she don't like it. She call me, I pipe. If I get a call, I'ma strike. I was high and bold. In my closet, I'm eating my pocket swole.